Hey, yo, what's happening? It's your boy Prep Shawty, none other than Mr. Freaking Vegan, Mr. Who wears short shorts? Cause tricking ain't tricking unless you got it. It's your boy, Zayzilla, the plant-eating gorilla, coming at you with another smooth operated Sundays. When I'm over here at Abuelita's house getting down with the get down, and pay close attention cause you're gonna about to be schooled on how you turn this into vegan enchiladas. And the great thing about enchiladas is you can use whatever filling that you want to use, and it can be unique to your taste profile. But I'm about to show you guys how Prep Shawty get down with his vegan enchiladas. So let's do it. So the first step in making our enchiladas is going to be the filling. So I'm going to add a little bit of oil to a frying pan here. I'm going to add in the onions and the garlic. But in the meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and be proactive and set my oven to 350. So in the midst of me preparing all my enchiladas, that's going to be ready to go. So let's get sauteing. So once my veggies have become translucent, it's time to go ahead and take our beans. I'm gonna go ahead and use a potato masher. I'm gonna go ahead and mash it up. We don't want it too mushy because we still want some texture to them. And then once that's done, we're gonna add in a little bit of seasoning and then the veggies to there and start filling our enchiladas. So we're gonna go ahead and take a baking dish here. I'm gonna spray a little bit with some olive oil, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start filling up our tortillas. Now I'm using corn tortillas to be a little bit more authentic, but you could use flour as well. Now I put them in the microwave and nuked them for a little while just so they can become easily pliable because they break pretty easily. So we're gonna take our mixture here, we're gonna place it right into there. We're gonna roll up our tortilla and we're gonna place it with the seam facing down so it doesn't come apart. So now I want to go ahead and work on our enchilada sauce. I'm going to go ahead and heat up 2 tablespoons vegetable oil. Then I'm going to go ahead and add in a little bit of flour, but I'm going to stir it around occasionally because I don't want the flour to burn because our sauce is not going to taste right. So after about 1.5 to 2 minutes of this being on the stove, go ahead and add the diced tomatoes, and then we'll add in our delicious seasoning so we can go ahead and pour on top of our enchiladas. Now that I got my salsa all made, it's time to go ahead and pour it over our dish. And I want to make sure that it's evenly spread around. And then I want to go ahead and garnish it with a little bit of mozzarella cheese shreds. And I'm going to pop it inside of the oven, which is at 350 for 25 minutes, and then dig on in. 25 minutes is up, ladies and gentlemen. Our enchilada is all ready to go. Now, when it came out of the oven, I went ahead and garnished it with some green onions and, of course, with some red peppers flakes, just so you know we can add some more presentation to that. And the red pepper flakes was going to give it a little bit more kick. But let's try this bad boy out, shall we? Now I gotta say, the red pepper flakes, I can almost feel it in my throat with just the smell alone. Not that too much of a fan of spicy things, but whatever. Not bad, not too over spicy. Whew. But it's still delicious. I can really taste the bell peppers in there, really distinct taste profile in there. The beans, outrageous. It's good, it's great. I never really had enchiladas like that before, but I said, hey, why not, right? Food is beautiful, food is art, and anyone can do it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the show where I gotta say sayonara, peace out, see you next week. But before I go, make sure you guys go ahead, leave a comment, tag a friend, share, do what you want, but just don't hate on your boy. I'll be back next week with another edition of Smooth Operated Sundays. It's your boy Zayzilla, the plant-eating gorilla, telling y'all to stay happy, keep it healthy, and always come hungry, because who better than me? FRV.